Wolf Peach. My father grows tomatoes in a glow of dark soil next to the warehouse where for many hours of the sour day he carries boxes and bitter. They swell fat with sharp water, their navels plumping towards palms, their petioles tender where the stalk joins the leaf to the sturdy stem. Vegetable, like race, is a social construct. Fruit, like body, is an act of flowering. My father's hands touch each rough meristem, reach against the globes of smooth acidity. He bends to lift every one, thumbs patting green stars. Name, like flower, is a category of soul. Hand, like vine, is a way to classify. My father's pinnate ribs arc over the climbing vines. He plucks orbs at first bloom of blood. He waits to pull in break at brush of dusk. Someone once said this flower is the same as this other flower. Can it be unsaid? Someone once named you a name too watery to taste. How do you begin to be renamed? Ghazal for Hungry Ghosts. On the 14th day of the 7th month, we lay our guilt offerings on the ghost altar. My mother taught me to hold the smoke between my palms, she a guest at a host altar. In the house of my mother's mother, I picked up the sandalwood from the spice-dosed altar. She, slipping them from my hand to hers, said, "Not here. Yours is your father's seacoast altar." When we marry, we keep our father's name, we burn our mother's name at a moving goalpost altar. My mother taught me that burning is piety. My mother, my temple, my foremost altar. Ember and ice built Feng, my ancestral shrine, yet it was palm over palm that kindled my almost altar.
Hello, my name is Aleyanna Grae, and I'm so excited to be able to create a song based off on Juliefeng's amazing poetry. I had the wonderful opportunity to have a phone call with her where we talked about culture, we talked about the similarities of our cultures, we talked about the differences in our cultures, and I thought that it was really beautiful that in her poetry she talked about the richness of cultures and the art of storytelling, and how a lot of times culture is passed down through oral traditions such as spoken word, such as singing. And so for my song, I wanted to talk about my sometimes disjointed relationship with my own culture and how through storytelling, through family stories, through sometimes my own research, I can learn about the past. It can help positively affect my present, and I can hopefully create more stories to tell future generations. So with that being said, here's my song, Smoke and Flowers. Smoke and flowers are the only thing on my mind, falling faster for stories that were never mine, learning how to draw the line on a past I've had to leave behind. The word belonging feels so strange when you don't know your name and you were forced to change. Creating culture out of hopes and dreams. I hope to be everything played for in those stories. I asked my aunties, what was my mom like, to get a glimpse of how I'm supposed to survive. Sometimes she's ashamed to tell me, oh, feels like she dropped the ball, but she is all I have. We used to always blow up in Smoke and flowers are the only thing on my mind, falling faster for stories that were never mine, learning how to draw the line on a past I've had to leave behind. The hills are loud with someone else's tongue, but I have nurtured these gardens and learned to speak what I've sung. It isn't perfect, but it's a lullaby for future voices to rest on, and I hope they try to rest and try to get better, try to sleep and grow, try to connect with elders. I've tried to be a flower on someone else's throne, knowing the sun will only burn me, dreams gone up in smoke. Smoke and flowers are the only thing on my mind, falling faster for stories that were never mine, learning how to draw the line on a past I've had to leave behind. All we have left are stories. All I can share are words. Even if I'm afraid to go my own way, there's footsteps in the ground. There's songs that I've heard, and I'll add some harmony so it means something to me, and grow this garden out of haste. I have never felt connected before, but I'll never let these seeds grow to waste. 'Cause smoke and flowers are the only thing on my mind, falling faster for stories that were never mine, learning how to leave behind. Thank you so much.